131873 is that open line number, 2GB.com. We've been doing an advertising campaign with Macquarie Radio Network, who own this radio station I work for an organisation called FiftyUp Club, who've partnered with One Big Switch to create this club. There are a few questions that listeners have asked me about it, and I can't answer them, so I've asked the co-founder, Lachlan Harris, to join me. Lachlan, g'day.
G'day, Ray. Thanks for having me on.
That's all right, mate. Now, a mate of mine yesterday, 42,
Yep.
He said, you're discriminating against me. Can I join? And I didn't know the answer. Can he join?
Yeah, look, you can join, and we're certainly going to try and make offers available if they are. Not every offer is going to be kind of exclusively restricted to 50 and over, but what we're trying to do is get that group of customers together, 50 ups, because they're actually the best customers that a lot of businesses have for a whole lot of different reasons. They often, they often stick really, like they're really loyal customers. They're lower risk. They use things like they follow the directions and use products properly and all that sort of stuff. And so, despite them being the best customers, they often kind of get ignored by advertisers basically, and ignored by kind of product development.
Well, they also get ignored by advertising agencies, Lachlan.
Yeah, no, that's 100%.
They're the people with all the money to spend, and stations like this one that represent those type of people get ignored when the advertising agencies are spending their advertising dollars.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, there's real research behind this stuff, right? There's research out from MI9 saying about 10% of sales budgets in Australia are focused on 55 and over. I mean, that is insane. To put that in context, 1 in 3 Australians are 50 or over. They're about 1 in 3 Australians 50 or over. I think about half of the household buying power in Australia is basically people 50 up, but 10% of the sales budget goes to it. It's kind of a... It
is crazy.
Singo called it, he said it's the 20-year-olds selling to the 30-year-olds in the advertising industry.
Well, you're 100% right, and one day, Lachlan, you'll get to 50 and you'll know what we all know.
Yeah, no, I'm highly aware. Look, we've got a team of guys in here. Dave Star's the CEO of 50UP Club. He was very, very senior at NRMA Insurance. He's come out of the industry. He's come out of corporate Australia. He knows how important it is to kind of get this demographic, get them together. And it's not kind of asking for sympathy. It's the opposite. It's saying,
give us a fair go.
The best customers. Give us the best offers.
Okay. Now, I say to people who've emailed me about it, there's no obligation. You join, it's free. But if you don't take the offer, you don't take the offer. It's a matter entirely for you. But you've done some research based on, I think, almost 15,000 members who've signed already. What's that research tell you that they're looking for?
Yeah, it's really, really interesting. It's fascinating. So it's about 15,000 people have signed up in 2 days. I mean, that is just unheard of, basically. But what they're saying is about 80% of them are pretty much saying they don't feel like there's products and services out there that are created correctly for people 50 and up. And the Australian Human Rights Commission has this great term called product invisibility. Yep. And they're really into it. Susan Ryan's the Age Discrimination Commissioner, saying people over in that 50 up demographic, and that can be 50s, 60s, 70s, they feel like corporate Australia just doesn't recognise their needs. And I'm not talking about, I mean, these people are fit, they're working, they're in the community, but often there's things like stuff around communications, call centres, product features that can be kind of appropriately targeted for that really strong demographic. And what we want to do is simply say, look, join the 50 Up Club. It's 100% free. Let us use that buying power to go out and negotiate offers, and we'll send the offers once we've got them. And if you like them, that's great. Take them. If you don't, use them to shop around. The vast majority of our members at One Big Switch actually don't take our offers. They use them to shop around and bargain, and that can be really, really effective.
Okay. All right, mate. Well, that's good. Like I say, it's interesting that people get to take this offer up. It's free. There's no obligation on it, but if you're under 50, you can take it up. Whether you get every offer is an entirely different matter. But we are underrepresented. I'm on one of the over 50s. I'm almost over 60. But we're underrepresented when it comes to a whole range of things. And God bless you and 50 Up Club and Macquarie Radio for doing it so that people feel empowered and perhaps have a voice they didn't have formerly.
I certainly hope so, Ray. And if you want to take part, look, go to 50upclub.com. It's 100% free to join. It's an experiment, but I'm pretty confident it's going to work.
Okay, then next year, in September, I want the 60 Up Club, all right? Just for me.
50 Up it just keeps on going up, mate. As long as you're over 50, you're in.
All right, Lachlan, thanks for talking to me.
Ray.
He's the co-founder of One Big Switch, of course, which did wonderful things with the News Limited papers and has partnered with this radio network now for the 50 Up Club. And like I say, no obligation. 50upclub.com, you go from there. Your nearest sanity store is just